joined by Rob.
Hello.
And by Rory.
Hello.
Tour going well?
It's going very well, thank you. Yeah.
So you're supporting the Prodigy. Well, that's pretty big. For me, as growing up, they were huge. So to be supporting them now, how's that?
Pretty much our dream come true. It's what we've always wanted. What we always would have said, who would be your ideal touring partners? Prodigy would be number one on our list. So basically, we've done it. We can hang up our coats now. That's about it. That's as far as we've ever dreamed that we could go.
Cool. Looking back and thinking of the first record I ever purchased, there's probably, I've banished to the back of my head like Mr. Blobby or something like that. But my first purchase was Out of Space. So thinking of that, can you think of what your first purchase was back in the day?
Yeah, mine was I don't know whether I should admit this, but Shanks and Bigfoot, that sweet like chocolate tune.
That's not a bad tune.
Good tune. I love that tune.
It's still a tune, I think.
I have to say, I can't remember the first one I ever bought. I remember the first tape I ever got given and owned was The Doors' Greatest Hits. My dad got me that when I was a little boy.
Come on, come on, come on, come on now.
Last time you were here, I was back in January. You were actually a little bit critical of your gig, but I thought, I think it was brilliant anyway. But even Rory on stage was like, he patting his stomach saying, I've had a bit too much turkey. You remember doing that?
Yeah.
Obviously from Christmas, you don't do that on a daily basis.
we all like to gobble each other's turkey before going on stage. Just a little nibble.
But there's been a lot of touring since. I expect you're kind of back on top form.
Yep. We're back on it. We're at the top, as always.
But there's been some highs and lows on the tours. Had some bus trouble in America, I believe.
Yeah, we basically rented a bus, and it was like the worst bus you've ever seen in your life. It broke down like 5 times. It was illegal to even be on the road. It was like really bad. But then the next time we went over there, we got a bus which ran on like vegetable oil. That worked like fine. You would think the vegetable oil one would be the one that would f*** up, but no, the actual vegetable oil one was like the best van we've ever had. But halfway through the tour, someone crashed into us. So like, you know, we were so sure it's going to be the first American tour without any breakdowns, but
no chance. Looking at your YouTube videos, Japan look a bit mad. Lots of late nights there, so to speak. And if Chris could say something about that, can you remember much?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I don't think I'm the only guilty party though. These boys were just as bad as I was. The only one stupid enough to have put it onto camera.
Chris was the only one that like stayed up all night and then went and did the whole day of press the next morning, just drinking vodka in a Coke bottle to try and make himself look normal. But every time anyone asked him a question, he just like blabber off about something totally different.
I enjoyed it. I was Chris's interview partner, and it was every time he'd go on or go off on one a little bit too much, I'd just give him a quick jab under the table.
Mentioning the YouTube videos, I mentioned them a lot last time actually, but it doesn't half make it easy for someone like me to catch up on you anyway. Does it kind of seem like second nature carrying a camera around with you these days?
No, we generally like find it really difficult to remember to like bring it out with us and stuff. But I mean, every time it's on one of us, we always sort of like act up and do something stupid. So
yeah, we're actually really normal, sensible people, and like we just sit in the corner and read books. But as soon as the camera hits us, we just go completely wild.
The showmanship.
Yeah, exactly. Uncaged animals, you know.